Tommy Fury defeats Jake Paul, becomes the first to do it. Jake Paul now has a blemish on his pro record. That's what I want to talk about. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. So I watched the Jake Paul versus Tommy TNT Fury, Problem Child versus TNT. These are my thoughts. You know, it was solid. They had the fight in Saudi Arabia. Looked like the weather was good. They had Badu Jack on the undercard. He became a 3-division champion by stoppage. He knocked out the guy that Canelo Alvarez. Hey, get the payday. You want payday? I know that. The guy that Canelo said he wanted to fight, Makbouk Air. And listen, I ain't gonna say nothing because I wasn't impressed really from Makbouk Air. But congratulations to Badu Jack. He did his thing. Now, main event, Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. Split decision win for Tommy Fury. I think the outcome was fair. I think it was the right decision. Tommy Fury actually surprised me because I've seen Tommy Fury, you know, granted, albeit he was in there with actual boxers. When I seen him, I wasn't really impressed. But in this fight, he looked like throughout the basically the tenor of the fight, he seemed to have more of an identity as a fighter. And that might not be surprising given the fact that a lot of people wanted to see Jake Paul fight an actual boxer, and Tommy Fury comes from a fight family, and he is a guy who has taken more of the pro boxer course as opposed to Disney star, YouTuber, influencer boxing and stuff like that. So I think that kind of showed up here, you know? I think Tommy Fury, he seemed like he had more direction and knew what to do in certain little pockets. Sometimes initiating clinches. I thought he was jabbing good. There was a real nice uppercut that he landed. I thought the uppercut was probably one of the best punches of the fight from Tommy Fury. Obviously, his brother, half-brother, Tyson Fury, knocked out Dillian White with the uppercut. So it looks like he was working on that. And it looked like he just had a better game plan. Neither guy, I would say Tommy Fury looked like he was in better conditioning as well. There were moments where Jake Paul, I don't know if he was looking at the clock, but he just seemed a little bit like he was wilted a little bit. Like his form, he started to lose his form in some of the middle rounds. I mean, I really don't have anything negative to say about either guy. They were risking it all. This was a high stakes fight. Jake Paul did some good things in there. I think he was just a little too desperate trying to land the right hand and the big money shot, and didn't know what to do when he was getting jabbed and stuff. I think he should have used his jab more, because when he did use his jab, there were some sequences where he rocked Tommy Fury's head back. In the final round, the 8th and final, it was an 8-round bout, 8th and final, Jake Paul hit Tommy Fury, I want to say with the left hand, and that left hand sent him to the canvas. So the only knockdown scored was from the quote unquote not real boxer. So you got to give Jake Paul a lot of credit. People said step up, fight a real fighter. When he fought a real fighter who was undefeated, even though he lost, he dropped him, and he created that only 10-8 round. The referee, you know, I give you guys the good, the bad, the ugly. Hated it. Did not like the referee. I thought he did an abysmal job. I don't like fights where the referee makes their mark known in a negative way. It should almost be like the referee's not even there, but everything's running smoothly. That's not what we got. You got a novice pro in Tommy Fury, and then you have an influencer turned boxer or whatever with Jake Paul. So there's going to be some like chippy moments, or rough clinching, and, you know, doghouse rules type of affair in certain spots. And the ref was just doing too much for me. The referee deducted a point from Jake Paul. Didn't really give a stern warning. In a fight like this, especially an 8-rounder, you hate to see it. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, later on he admonished Tommy Fury and then gave Tommy Fury a point deduction. And it was uncalled for. I wouldn't have given, I don't think anyone was that deserving of a point deduction at the space in which he did it, or any point in the fight. It was just typical boxing, bad blood, tension, and they were trying to fight their way through the sequences. So the referee did too much, because at the end of the day, all that stuff impacts the scoring. Really, what we should have seen was 8-round fight, and the 10-8 round should have been the only round where, you know, extra points were deducted or whatever, not from the referee. So I hated the referee's job. Let them fight. And, you know, there's still a way for you to have control. Just some refs do too much, like they want to be a part of it. Now, I seen something floating around the internet. People were saying this was scripted. And it was funny because the script, whatever script that people were saying, it didn't come true because the script called for Jake Paul to win by TKO. And the funny thing I did find is it said in the eighth and final round, it says that Fury gets dropped. And he did get dropped in the eighth and final round, but that was about as much of it that came true. You know, Jake Paul, post-fight, he said he was sick. He was injured at parts of his camp. And, you know, he said no excuses, but he lost. It seemed like he took the loss pretty gracefully, and he would want to run back a rematch. Let me know what you guys think. Tommy Fury did it, you know. He boxed well. He boxed better than many people felt he was capable of doing. So let me know what you guys think from the fight. That's really my only takeaways from the fight. Drop it in the comment section. I'm out.
Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks.
The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.
Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.